Will an old school Chevy V8 fit in my rear wheel drive Prelude? I sure hope so, because that's the plan. Now what exactly am I talking about? I'm talking about a small block Chevy, the ones that were used in the 60s and 70s classic Chevy muscle cars, and seeing if I can take that and put it in my Honda Prelude. Now we're talking about American into Japanese, V8 where a 4-cylinder was. Can it be done? Hey, whoa, what? Dude, don't hype them up so much. Well, why not? Well, because you know how this video ends, but they don't. I don't know how to break the news to them. I had a really good video plan for these guys. Well, it's a project car. I'm sure that some of these guys watching understand. They've been through it before. Unexpected things happen. Plus, they've been showing you nothing but love since day one. I'm sure they'll understand. Listen, let them watch the rest of the video, all right? Okay, but just to get them up to speed, the first thing that we tried doing was taking the flywheel and putting it on the crank on the back of the engine.
All right, got the hole lined up?
Oh yeah. That ain't right, is it?
No, because that crank.
Now, that wasn't how this video was supposed to go, but I won't let it stop me. If you haven't guessed by now, I know nothing. That flywheel that I tried using was the only flywheel that I found that could fit the transmission, but it didn't fit the crank on this engine. I didn't realize that there's two different size cranks for this engine, and I have the bigger one. Now, there is a way to make it work using that transmission. I have to get a different flywheel, and there's a bunch of other work, time, and money that I gotta spend. But honestly, it would all be for nothing. Let me explain. You see, this transmission isn't even the one that I wanted, mainly because this one's so weak. It wouldn't even be able to handle the power that that engine's gonna be putting out. But the main idea for this was just to get something going for me because it's so hard to find a transmission. Plus that one was so much cheaper than all my other options. Now I got two options. I can either go automatic, which is much easier to find, a lot cheaper, and there's not much work involved, but it's not as fun. Or I can stick with a manual transmission, but have a hell of a time trying to find one and spend a lot more money than I would like to. Now, which one do you think I'm going with? I'm currently on the hunt for a Chevy T56 transmission. They are very hard to find and they're pretty pricey. I haven't had any luck trying to find one, but maybe you can help me. I'm even willing to drive great lengths to get this because I want it that bad. If you are able to help me try to find a transmission, I'll send you some stuff and I'll even give you a shout out on all my platforms. But for now, we are just gonna
keep moving forward.
We got a lot of other things to worry about, so I'm not gonna stop now, and I have something huge coming soon, so make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss it. Thank you guys very much, and we'll see you next week.